Hey, this is Shripad here again. This is the second video on the checklist for smooth functioning of RPA infra. I'm again going to share some more tips to ensure bot infra is up and running with IT support. And for that, let's quickly move on to the another 7 points. Now here, the control room or the orchestrator configured on the server to have its own DB access. Now when you're installing the control room or the orchestrator at the first time, okay, you predominantly have all the accesses set up, but it is better to have a checklist wherein you can daily check if the accesses are available in case if there is any downtime or if there is any disconnect, immediately have an IT request raised or a ticket raised. Is because if you're running bots and suddenly you identify that the database connected to the orchestrator or the control room is disconnected, then the bot repositories would go on toss. So that's one critical thing. Second one is when you're having a business process run and you have created a database for the same, ensure that is configured on the server, okay, and it is synced or maybe it is connected to the control room or the orchestrator. So the right word would be ensure it is connected to the control room or the orchestrator. Okay. In case if it is not, please have a ticket raised again with the IT team and ensure the ports are whitelisted on the firewall and the necessary access is provided. The virtual machines or workstation where the bots are run should have drivers installed to connect to the business database access. Now, if you have virtual machines on where the robots are going to run and there is a constant requirement to update the business database, ensure the SQL drivers are installed on these virtual machines so that there is a constant connect and every time the bot runs, the right data is modified and updated in the database. The next one is you ensure backups, on these particular databases. The database which is connected to the orchestrator as well as the business database should be backed up regularly. There would be a schedule for the IT team, okay, which would be initiated to back up the database. In case if it is not, have a request raised so that these critical databases are backed up. Now send and receive access for emails to be made available for VMs or the workstation setup. Now in case if you have bots running on virtual machine and your bots are designed in such a way that it has to go ahead and send emails, ensure that you are having the right ports open for SMTP as well as the required accesses for the email exchange, okay, is provided to you. In case if that's not in place, okay, you might have the bot running, but if there are exceptions, if there are screenshots that needs to be sent to the process owner or maybe an email to be sent to the process owner post the bot has completed would not occur. All right. The next one would be again send receive access for emails to be made available on the orchestration server infra for movement of bots from prod to UAT and vice versa. Now, often you have seen that when you're moving bots from a UAT control room to a prod control room, you would get it to send it over an email. That's the email of the main RPA COE manager, and from there just download the bot along with the dependencies. Now this is only possible when you have send receive access available on the control room or the orchestration server. Okay. In case if it is not available, please ensure the SMTP access ports are also made available on the server infra. Again, you need to follow the process of whitelisting on the firewall, and you need to reach back to the IT team to get that sorted. With VMs, ensure that the bots auto login and auto run on these particular infrastructure. Now, often the VMs do get locked because of the group policies. You can have this group policy removed as per the IT team review. However, if it is a part of your security assessment, then ensure that your bots auto login as well as auto run. Now, once that is tested, I think you should be in a better place to go ahead and run bots effectively. For now, I've got these points to go ahead and help you maintain your RPA infra. In my next video, which is my last video, I would cover up some more points, and I think that should enable you all to go ahead and have a happy automation. Thank you so much. Bye.